what's the kind of advice that you would give as a, kind of the do's and the don'ts, right? So maybe one or two do's and the don'ts for the Gen Z. Here is a cohort who's born into the internet, they're digital native, right? So what advice would you have? Embrace it, be careful of not becoming too dependent. What advice would you have for the Gen Z? And then maybe on the flip side, what advice would you have for the organizations who are welcoming the Gen Z, saying that, okay, AI is perhaps here to stay, and how do we take and make the best of the both, right? A cohort which is very tech savvy, perhaps very creative, and let's take the technology. So what's the yeah, what would you say?
Well, I'm gonna weave, several answers here into that question. So, the first thing I would say do is just be yourself. Be that human being. Connect on that level as a human being. You are good enough as you are. You're great. Don't you don't need anything else. Just be a good person, contribute, do your best, understanding that every day is gonna be great. And some days you're gonna have great days. But just, in a sense, move on and just be yourself. Remember that in the end, it's always about the people. Okay, so that to me is really important. Um, for organizations, this is something I've been thinking about is, you know, you and I, have leaned heavily, and I have to give you a tremendous amount of credit for giving me the one-liner that meaning is the new money, even though I've written about meaning for 25 years, but I never put it in such a succinct way. So, here's the question. Here's a bit of advice for the Gen Zers. Meaning is important. It's the greatest single motivation force on the planet. Now, the question becomes, how do you find an organization that will provide you the pathway to create meaning in your life, to be part of something special? Well, I'm gonna tell you one reason, a way to do it. The first thing you wanna do is you wanna get a hold of the company's mission statement. Get a hold of the company's mission statement. If they don't have one, uh, look elsewhere, okay? If they have one and it's 6 paragraphs long, you might wanna move on because that company doesn't know who they are. They're trying to make everybody like them. What you're looking for is one succinct, beautiful sentence that says, "This is who we are, this is what we do, and this is how we intend to do it, and this is where we're going." Because because in order for you, and I know this is a huge part for the Gen Zers and the younger folks, is you're looking for values alignment with the organization. You want to know they care about the same things you care about. Great. And the only way you can know that is if they have one singular mission statement that says, "This is who we are." You will find within the context of that mission statement their value system. You should find it. And then you can figure out, you know what? My value system looks a lot like that value system. We're on the same page. That might be the company you want to go find a job with. That may be the company that you seek out and say, you and I share values. I think I can be an asset to you. And I think that's so, so very important. And if you don't, if you can't, move on. If you have that ability, I mean, I know that sometimes it's tough to find a job. I get that. But if you have that ability, move on. Connect on values. Connect on trust, connect on values, and then the technology and stuff will come. It'll be there. You'll be able to use it, make an impact, have a meaningful life, be more productive and prosperous. I mean, that's my greatest wish. That's part of my mission statement to help people become more productive, prosperous, and have a meaningful life. And that's what I would hope you as Gen Zers do is follow that path. And to the companies or CEOs of companies who may see this podcast, my point to you is simply this. If you don't have that mission statement, go get one. Go make it. Figure it out. And it can be done. It's hard because a lot of times you just want to throw stuff in there. Oh, I want this. I need that. I'll give you a relief. Give me one sentence That's your mission statement, and I'll give you 3 bullets that can be amplifying statements afterwards, but you gotta hit it on the target. I, uh I, uh I like to use lately the movie 300 with Gerard Butler about the Spartan stand at Thermopylae. I said, "Now they had a slogan, and their slogan was, 'This is Sparta.' Anybody not know who we are?" No, everybody knows who we are. Crystal clear. Crystal clear. That was the slogan. Now, they didn't necessarily have a mission statement, but the idea was everybody in that village knew who they were, even the farmers. The farmers knew they were growing food, tilling the fields, raising the cattle to feed the warriors. Very simple, very clean, and that's what you need. You need very simple, very clean, a sentence long that says, "Hey, this is my company, and this is what we believe, and this is what we're gonna do, and these are the kind of people we're looking for."